Summer is over and next stop is autumn. I thought it would be a good time to make some early autumn reading recommendations and help you to create a personal list of books you would like to read to navigate the end of summer. Hello everyone! For those who know me, welcome back, and for those who are new here, you are very welcome. I'm Irene Riderelli and this is Into the Books. When I think of fall, the first thing that comes to my mind is cozy and relaxing time. I like to imagine myself sitting in a comfortable armchair with a beautiful view of the mountains and with easy-to-read books in my hands. Yes, I definitely see myself in that context, but I have to say that I'm lucky because part of my job consists of reading books, so it's easier for me to choose the right book. But what about those people who love to read but haven't had the chance to get to know many authors or books, and thus to be able to choose from a wide range of novels the ones that are closest to their taste? Well, that's why I'm here for. My first recommendation is a saga of books whose central theme is love. But don't be afraid, you don't necessarily have to read all 3 books. You can just read 1, 2, or the whole saga, because each of the books has its own story. Although there is, as it should be, a common thread that connects them, but that's as far as it goes. The book that opens B.K. Borison's saga is Lovelight Farms. Stella Bloom knows that serving cups of steaming hot chocolate and lighting twinkle lights is not enough to save her small Christmas tree farm from bankruptcy. So she decides to enter the contest organized by celebrity influencer Evelyn St. James. In addition to exposure and free publicity, there is a hefty 100,000 cash prize at stake, which, if she wins, could restore Lovelight's ailing finances. There is just one problem. In an attempt to present the farm as the perfect romantic getaway for the Christmas holidays and secure the grand prize, Stella lies on the contest entry form, claiming she runs the farm with her boyfriend, who actually doesn't exist. Stella's only hope is that her best friend Luca will play along and become her fictitious boyfriend, which he agrees to. After all, it's just a matter of pretending during the holidays, nothing too difficult, right? Will they be able to pretend to be a loving couple without ruining their wonderful friendship? The second novel is in the weeds. Evelyn St. James is the kind of woman who is not easily forgotten, and Beckett is proof of that. It only took one incredible weekend in Maine for him to fall in love with her. As if under her spell, he can't stop thinking about her smile, her eyes, her lips. So when Evie suddenly shows up at the farm where Beckett works, Lovelight, he experiences many emotions, being confusion the least of them. He had no idea that the sweet, sexy girl he met in a Maine bar was an influencer with millions of followers. But when she disappears again, Beckett realizes he has to forget her. While Evelyn St. James faces a problem. She has spent the last few years focusing on her career, but now she doesn't know what she really wants for her future. So she returns to Lovelight Farm, the last place where she was happy. The decision has nothing to do with Beckett, or does it, Evie? The third book is Mixed Signals. After a string of bad dates, Lila thinks maybe she should stop dating and focus on her job, baking the most delicious cakes in all of Inglewild. But she's not entirely convinced because Lila is not really picky. All she needs is someone to date who won't leave her in the middle of an oceanside dinner and leave her with the bill. But Caleb, her favorite client, comes up with what seems to be the perfect solution to this problem. After saving her from another disastrous date, he makes an unexpected proposal. Why don't we try fake dating for a month? Caleb will do his best to restore Lila's confidence in men, and she, in turn, will help him figure out how to impress girls. The perfect arrangement, right? But there's one thing neither of them had considered. The chemistry between them goes stronger as the days go by, and the desire to move on something deeper is more tempting than Lila's brownies. Will they be able to resist the passion? I feel confident if I say that this series is the epitome of romance. In these books, we find all the necessary ingredients to make them a perfect, relaxing and entertaining autumn read. I really like this saga because, unlike many others I have read, I found the author's writing style to be very polite. When I finished reading these books, I understood why they are attractive to the public. I must admit that this understanding left me with a pleasant feeling, because it confirmed to me that even if you are of an age where maturity is taken for granted, for example, the protagonists of this series are around 30 years old, but if there is no good communication, conflicts begin to appear, just as it happened to the protagonists who got into trouble because of the lack of communication. And I have to say that I identified with some of the characteristics of the protagonists. Personally, I was comforted to see that I am not the only one who sometimes forget the importance of communicating my feelings properly to save me some headaches. Thank you for joining me to the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it all. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. I would love to read them. And if you haven't already done so, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and share this video with someone you think might be interested. As usual, I'll see you next week.